Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Time now is 3:12 a.m. Eastern, October the 12th, 2025. Happy Sunday. So, we are still in Libra season. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the notification bell. This is going to be your mid-month reading. Good morning, Porsche. How are you? So I put a few, notifications out, Facebook, Threads, Twitter, to let people know that we are here live, I didn't go on Instagram. Anyway, welcome, you guys. Welcome. I only come in as I am led. And so I feel like I've been coming in like maybe once a week now. That gives you the chance and the opportunity to really see where these energies are in the month of October. The moon is now in the sign of Gemini, air placements. Okay. And so Cross watchers, you're welcome to join us. Keep it classy. I know a lot of people are asleep at this time. Like I said, right now it's 3:13 a.m. Okay, so moderators are in the building. Uh, Feel free to get in the chats. Let me know where you guys are logging on from, what city, what state. Let me know what time it is where you are. How's the weather? I know we've been having a little bit of rain, 50s, 60s, that sort of thing. So let me know what city and state you are in. Let me know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? What's the weather like where you are? Are you enjoying the fall season? Are you getting ready for Halloween? Are you preparing early for Thanksgiving and Christmas? What's been going on, Virgos? Speak to me. If you're here in the chats, hit that thumbs button, give it a like. Feel free to also get in the comment section if it resonates. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Let's get ahead on and jump in, darlings, shall we? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so Virgos, right away, your reading started off immediately with the devil. Okay, the devil energy. Yes, it did. It came in here. It's like that devil energy came in here, and right along with that devil energy, you got the tower card. Okay, and right behind that tower card, the devil in the tower. So yeah, the devil's definitely in the mix. Definitely in the mix when it comes to you. Definitely trying to stir up some sort of chaos, trying to cause some sort of unexpected, uninterrupted interruption in your daily life plans, your schedule. I could definitely see where somebody was definitely trying to do some sort of root work on you when it comes to stabbing you in the back with the Ten of Swords multiple times. This is somebody who was trying to do root work, trying to drain you of your resources with the Nine of Wands, trying to drain you mentally, verbally, and emotionally, but you're still standing. This is somebody who was definitely attacking you, sending you all kind of bad dreams and nightmares with the Nine of Swords, causing a lot of stress, anxiety, um, a lot of huge major disappointments with the Five of Cups, um, trying to cause you to feel neglected, abandoned, rejected, hoping that they was going to keep you stuck with the Two of Swords. This is somebody who, tried to defeat you. You understand what I'm saying? Tried to have you feeling entrapped and isolated, feeling as though you can't move, trying to freeze you. Um, Definitely trying to cause all kind of chaos and burdens migraine headaches, the Ten of Wands. This is somebody who you could have definitely looked at as though they was trying to breadcrumb you with the Six of Pentacles. Because when it comes to giving and receiving, you could have found yourself feeling charitable. But it's like when it comes to who you give your energy to, um, Spirit is telling you to be careful, pay attention to how you spend your resources. Because with this hangman energy, when it comes to something lingering around the ear, feeling as though they're having a hard time letting go, feeling as though they can't move, again, feeling as though everything is coming, feeling as though the walls is coming, tumbling down. This is somebody again who is trying to maliciously do this to you on purpose. Because, like I said, I only move as I'm led to. So, whenever I come in to do a reading, it's because Spirit is leading me to do a reading. Because, like I said, right now the time is 3:18 a.m. and I'm up doing a reading, and you guys haven't seen me in a minute. So, I only come in as I'm led to do so. Okay. You said Australia. Okay. Sunday. And you said it's raining. Mm-hmm. Well, you said 18, 15, what? Okay, it's 8:15. Okay. Alright. Because like I said, Virgo, definitely trying to bond you, chain you down, a devil, like I said with the tower. First two cards, my right ear is ringing right now as I'm sitting here doing this reading. The thing about this energy is that for some of you, these people, they're not aware of who you are when it comes to your real true power, your gift, your energy, um, your stability, you being able to maintain. Um, this is somebody who is trying to break your stability. They are trying to break you from being grounded. They are trying to attack you spiritually. They are trying to rob you of your power, of your strength, of your energy. I know just a couple of days ago, I went through a situation completely caught me off guard because I'm aware of my surroundings at all times. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't say nothing, I'm aware of my surroundings at all times. And so I pay close attention to obstacles, people, places, and things. And as I was traveling home from work the other morning, there was an older lady. And when she first stepped into, you know, my space, my area, I didn't really think nothing of it because, she was an older woman. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe in her, I don't know, maybe her late 70s, I don't know, maybe her 60s or something like that. Dark skinned older woman, carrying her bags or whatever. And I didn't pay no attention to her when she first, came around. And then all of a sudden, she started grabbing on her fingers and she started waving her hands and pushing her hands and, trying to speak in, speaking another language. And then I immediately began to pick up on what it was she was doing. This is somebody who is a heavy, like, voodoo practitioner, somebody who practices, who's aware. Okay, she was carrying a Bible, and trying to fast and prayer, but at the same time, she was able to pick up on my energy. We're complete strangers, but this is someone, and this is how I know my gift is real because the average person can't tell who I am because I keep myself covered at all times. You know what I'm saying? I don't reveal certain things. So when I'm out in public, I cover myself. So you understand? So that can't nobody see nothing. But this woman was able to pick up on my energy and she immediately began to spiritually attack me. She started pulling on her fingers and doing things with her hands, and she started pushing things away toward my, in my face, like. And I knew exactly what it was she was trying to do. Dark Master said, "What Dark Protection Agency?" Uh, but it was like I knew she was trying to throw a curse my way. And so I looked at her, we made eye contact, and she could see how I was looking at her. And she felt me, and she knew immediately that I knew what she was doing. And I said to myself, even though I was covered, it was certain things that I didn't have on me that I would normally have on me, like my protection herbs and my protection spray in that type of situation when something like that happens. And so I really felt off guard, even though I had other things on me, and I was covered, but at the same time, I was like, okay, so I immediately had to come home and I had to do a complete cleansing to remove what she was trying to throw at me. And so I said, okay, I see right now, from now on, I'm going to have to pack everything when it comes to my travel spiritual case like I used to. So I said, okay, let me get ahead on and pack my bag. So I saw that. And she knew what she was doing. And she knew it was a spiritual confrontation between me and her at this point. Because when me and her made eye contact, she began to immediately she started getting real tired and drained. She started falling back. You know what I'm saying? She started falling back. So she knew, and then she started really fasting and prayer to the point where she got scared and she started shouting out, you know what I'm saying? That whatever you try to put on me, it won't prosper, whatever. And as she was moving away from me, she walked away backwards. You know what I'm saying? She was putting her hands away. And when she knew she came face to face with me, she was scared. So she started walking backwards, going out the door. Instead of walking forward, she turned around and she started walking backwards, and she started praying, and she started walking backwards, and she started throwing her hands. And at that point, I knew exactly what it was she was doing. And I said, okay. And see, me keeping myself covered, I said, damn, because when I'm in public, I don't like to display who I am. So I keep it covered. But in some cases, sometimes when it comes to dealing with situations such as that, I have to display who I am to let that person know, okay, I'm just like you. You and me are one and the same, only you're coming in here and you're using it in a negative manner. You understand? And so, Virgo, some of you may have to be careful because you may have, you may be caught off guard when it comes to people trying to spiritually attack you and break you. You understand what I'm saying? And so, that's right. Thank you, Porsche, for hiding that person. I try to do the same thing. And so, in this situation here, you're going to have people trying to come at you from left and right. You understand? And so, because normally I said, okay, I don't like to reveal certain things about myself, right? Okay. For those of you who know what this is, if you know, you know, right? So I keep it hid. I don't reveal it because some people, they get nervous when they see certain things, right? Like if they see me come around, I got on all my bracelets and I'm wearing all my rings, and I'm wearing all my necklaces, and I got all my crystals on me. People start looking at me like they're crazy. But yeah, and of course, I keep my anointed oil at all damn times, no matter what, with my Florida water and my sage spray. So, sometimes I gotta come in here and throw some shit in the pot and hook it up. So that's what I did. But I say that, Virgo, because sometimes when people are jealous of you and they try to do black magic against you, there are people who will try to send monitoring spirits to watch you, or destroy you, or whatever, or go and pay to have people do certain things. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to stay 3 steps ahead of the game and trying to be caught off guard. Because I feel like when it comes to this situation right here, Virgo, where this person tried to defeat you, spirit was like, wait a minute, not so fast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with the 8 of Cups, you're moving forward. You are leaving your past behind you with the help of the chariot. You're overcoming obstacles. And so you got the strength card on your side. So some of you have Leo placements. And some of you can also have Cancer placements or you have a Cancer and a Leo that could spiritually be helping you move forward to overcome these obstacles, okay? Because you're coming in with the Queen and the King wands. So when it comes to standing in your power and taking back your power, you have the King of Wands on your side that's helping you, okay? Because you're moving toward this here Six of Wands, this victory with this here Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And so Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, you're focused on yourself. With the Page of Wands, you're ready for something new. And so it's like, and you can have somebody who's getting readings on you and they are aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That you're moving forward and that you're trying to focus and putting all your energy on yourself, and that you're trying to be you're continuing to be self-sufficient. And somebody doesn't like it. They're trying to block you by putting obstacles up in your road path. And sometimes they will send out other witches. You understand? So the only way you will be able to know that you are in direct contact with another witch or a psychic medium or empath or somebody who considers themselves spiritual, you have to have that same gift to be able to have discern. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you are not discerned, if you don't have that gift, if you're not an empath, if you're not a light worker, if you're not a healer, if you don't walk in peace and prosperity, and you're not spiritually grounded and developing, you're not training yourself, and you're not doing the proper step work that you need to do each day to keep yourself cleansed and protected, then you will not be aware when you have a dark witch who will come up upon you, okay? And one of the ways to tell if you come across another individual, okay, and they look at you and view you as competition or view you as a threat, you'll have like for example, let's say you have other Muslims. Have you ever seen those Muslim women that walk around, they wear all black, and sometimes you see them and they have their whole body covered in black and they have the black veil over them heads, and the only thing you can see is their eyes, and they're wearing all black, right? Sometimes you have to be aware of that, okay? um, Sometimes you have people who consider themselves voodoo practitioners, and you have to be aware of those voodoo practitioners, okay? And if somebody is aware of who you are, then the first thing a dark Muslim who is a practitioner, the first thing they will do is start chewing peanuts. They will immediately put peanuts in their mouth or sunflower seeds, or they'll put, or they'll dash garlic on themselves, and they'll make it smell loud on purpose to try to irritate you and see if they can get under your skin. And they call themselves trying to break you. So let's say, for example, you're traveling and you could be on a train, a plane, a bus, and you have no idea that this witch is sitting beside you or sitting across from you. Or you could be at work and you can go into a cafeteria or a lounge, coffee shop, whatever the case may be, and you can have a dark witch walk in. If that witch walks in and she immediately picks up that you are covered, you said love all them scriptures. You do voodoo with them. Kylo, what are you talking about, sweetie? Please don't get blocked, okay? Because I don't have time for the. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys coming in here acting crazy, cross watches out on my thank you, boys. You know what I'm saying? They be coming in here trying. We ain't got time for that. But like I said, Virgos, you have to be prepared and cover yourself, because this is the season for witches. This is the month. We're in October, right? We're closer to Halloween. And so anybody who is educated when it comes to the background of spiritualism, when it comes to hoodoo, Orisha, whatever the case may be, because me, I'm a Buddhism, right? I study Buddhism. You guys know I've been studying Buddhism now almost 10 years, 6 years, whatever the case may be. So you guys know I'm very strong when it comes to my Buddhism. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I have a very strong discernment spirit. I feel as though I am more spiritually grounded than I am. Uh, I don't like to use the word psychic. You know what I'm saying? I have visions. I've been having visions and downloads ever since I was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm 56 now. So, I mean, as a medium, I've been gifted with the visions, whew, for over almost 36 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been gifted with downloads. I'm very clairvoyant. Okay, I'm very audiovoyant. Okay, I'm very telepathic. So, I've been telepathic, clairvoyant, audiovoyant now for 36 years. Okay, I've been having visions 36 years. I can read somebody's photo. I can look at a person's picture, and I can tell them all about who they are just by simply looking at their picture. I've been experienced with that gift for 36 years. You understand what I'm saying? I've helped plenty of news media out when it comes to searching for dead bodies, and I see them put faces on TV screens on the news, and immediately I will pick up on where that body is at. So it's like, you have to be careful when you come across certain energies, and you have to use discernment. You understand what I'm saying? Yvonne, welcome to the chats. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Okay. Um, use discernment, Virgo. Okay, because look, the Five of Pentacles, somebody's trying to leave you out in the cold. Right? They're trying to spiritually attack you, leaving you out in the cold, and they're trying to attack you on purpose. And it's weird because see, you're always focused on your stability with the Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on your stability, your security blanket. So therefore, you do what you love to do when it comes to your passion. The Eight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles, again, focus on your talents and your craft, right? The King of Pentacles, wealth and abundance, okay? King of Cups, you can have somebody emotionally in their feelings, all right? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, Alicia, to the chats. Good morning, you guys. But yeah, you guys, like I said, please use discernment when you are out and about and you're traveling, okay? Because if you are spiritually gifted and spiritually inclined and you're spiritually grounded, and this is a good time to also drink water, okay? Drink water, all right? You are definitely needing to know what to do. I'm saying, when it comes to taking cleansing baths and that sort of thing, and knowing what to carry on you too. The Hermit card is there, Virgo. Hey, see, this is definitely your reading for you for sure. So when it comes to you, like I said, using discernment and going within, taking a moment to reflect, right? The Justice card is here too. So even when it comes to dealing with legal issues, dealing with stability, when it comes to somebody needing to give accountability for their actions, for the part they played in, for somebody who didn't want to admit to their wrongdoing, I feel like a confession is getting ready to come forth. You understand? Because you've had people trying to stab you in the back, multiple people, and people have been trying to take you down, and people are going out and they are actually trying to send other people to come in and take you down because some of you are gifted, right? So like I said, you could be an empath, you could be a light worker, you could be a healer, you could be somebody who's clairvoyant, audiovoyant, telepathic, you could be somebody who you know deals in the craft. You said yes, they've been trying to take your house. Yeah, so you need to cleanse your house inside and out, right? The Eight of Wands, you finally having the freedom to move forward. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, you're leaving your past behind you. Good morning, Teresa. Teresa says she is from New Zealand. Wow. Shout out to New Zealand. All right. We got Australia. We got New Zealand. Please let us know where you are from. Alicia, good morning. Please get in the chats and let us know what state, what city, what country you're from. Let us know what time it is. Let us know what the weather is like. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, so you know when I'm going live. Okay, and welcome and thank you for supporting the channel and thank you for being here. Okay, Alicia said LA, California. Oh my God, shout out to California, shout out to New Zealand, shout out to Australia. Good morning, you guys. She said you 41. Okay. 2:37 a.m. where you are. Who else came in? Is it Maxine? Good morning. You from Ohio. Okay. Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to Ohio, Oklahoma. I see Oklahoma. Okay. Shout out to Oklahoma, New Zealand, Ohio. Oh my God. Shout out to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know what time it is where you guys are. Alicia said it's 12:30 a.m. where she is. Okay, okay. Somebody else said 8:38 p.m. in New Zealand. Okay, wow. All right, it's 3:38 a.m. where I am, you guys. So I know my neighbors is half of them asleep. Some of them might be up. Shit, they kept me up, so I'm up. But yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to everybody coming in here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel, notification bell. You know when I'm going live. Yes, I do private readings. So feel free to email me if you wish to book a private reading. Okay, I'm always available for private reading. All right. I do emergency readings 7 days a week. I do most of my private readings every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and every other Sunday. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what else wants to come out. But you guys, like I said, definitely do some cleansing. Some of y'all may need to do an egg cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Crack an egg into a glass of water and see what the results turn out to be. You said that's where time has to be different time. So wow. Thank you for being live. Well, I appreciate it. You're welcome. Maxine said 3:30 a.m. when she is too. Okay. Maxine, you asking me where am I from? I'm from East Bronx, New York City, born and raised. Originally Harlem, New York, raised up in the Bronx. Yeah. I'm a Yankee girl. New York City Giants. But I also like I got two favorite football teams, New York City Giants, and I want to say the Patriots. New England Patriots. Yeah, those are my two favorite football teams. You know, but I also have friends that like Pittsburgh Steelers, and then I got family members that are Dallas fans. See somebody else came in here. Let me see. I need my glasses, you guys. Is it Sasha? Good morning, Sasha. How are you? Welcome to the chats. Let us know what city, what state you're from, what country you're from, what time it is. What's the weather like where you are, you guys? It's been raining where I am. Yeah, you guys are definitely focused. You're definitely focused. The Three of Pentacles, so short term, like, short term, long term goals right now with the Three of Pentacles. You're going to have people taking notice of your work. Oh my gosh, she said Scotland, UK. Good morning. I have aunt sisters that's over in Scotland, UK. Okay, so shout out to you. All right, so yes, I have my great grandparents and my great great grandparents. They are from England and London. Okay, so I have family over there in England and London for sure. You said Scotland is in the house. I know that's right. Okay, so shout out to you guys. Oh my God. Seven of Cups. You definitely have a lot of options and offers coming in this time, Virgos, for sure. You guys have a lot of options, opportunities, offers coming your way, changes for sure. And see, that's another reason why you are going to come in contact with this negative energy that could be a little bit of jealous with envy and view you as competition. And the thing that's crazy about it, Virgos, is that a lot of you have actually changed. You've done a lot of growing, a lot of developing. You are not the same person that you used to be once upon a time. And so you have this new growth about yourself, completely different, on a whole new spiritual journey. And it's a beautiful thing. Just continue to water your garden, okay? I know for me, I'm getting back into my spiritual plants. Okay, so definitely I would say if you are able to, try to get back into studying what are some good spiritual plants that you can keep indoors. Okay, because I know there are quite a few like snake plants, bamboo plants. There's like 3 or 4 good plants that you could keep inside the house for spiritual protection. You know, that can also help you to maintain your spiritual stability and your spiritual growth. I need to get back to my spiritual books, you guys, because you guys know I recently moved, and so I put a lot of things in storage. So I'm definitely going to have to start over from scratch because I put so many. I was so overwhelmed with moving, you guys, and so I threw a lot of things in storage, and I just got overwhelmed. But I said, "The hell with it!" So starting over fresh when it comes to buying things that I need, because I got too much in storage and I don't feel like going through it. So I just said the hell with it. I'll just go and get whatever I need all over again. So I'm having to start all over, you guys. Yeah, the Page of Cups. You definitely have a younger water sign that's interested in wanting to make you an offer, but you're also coming in with the Queen of Swords, Virgos. So when it comes to you guys setting your boundaries, don't be afraid to set your boundaries up, no matter how high you may have to set them. Okay, say what you mean what you say, and stick with it. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody try to fast talk you into giving in to what it is they want, because again, you can have people that's trying to breadcrumb you and manipulate you and take advantage of your kindness and try to prey on you and view you as being vulnerable, trying to play these mind games and telling you what you want to hear, sweet talk you. Don't fall for none of that shit, okay? So be mindful that if somebody come to you with some bullshit, if you gotta cut their fucking head off, yeah, put them in their place, put them in their place immediately. Check them right there and then. Don't bite your tongue, don't stutter, check their motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, back up. You not with the shits. You know? Because that's what I had to do. This whole here week, kid, these last few days, I've had to check some people like real quick. I had to check some people, even at work, So you might even find yourself having to check a few people in the workplace. Because, sometimes when you work around people that are jealous with envy, you may have to back their ass up too. Because sometimes people in the workplace, they will try to bully you because they view Virgos as being so damn sweet and easygoing and laid back, and they view Virgos as being able to punk Virgo and bully Virgo. They feel like they can just do whatever they want to do and press your buttons and pick and poke. But then when you snap and they push that wrong button and you snap, you go off on their ass, they're gonna look at you like you crazy, like what the hell, and you gonna be like, fuck it, you shouldn't even came at me with that bullshit since you started it. Fuck it, I'ma finish it. So yeah, I just went through that a few days ago at work. I had a couple of people who tried me, and I ended up snapping, and I had to put their ass in check. I had to let them know I wanted the shits. You know what I'm saying? I told them straight up, right in front of my boss, you got me fucked up. I let that shit slide once. But when what's that old saying? You know what I'm saying? Fool me once, but when you fool me twice and you come at me with that same bullshit two, three times, I'm down to snap. And when I snap, ain't no coming back from it. Yeah, so this could definitely be a third party, Virgo. Like I said, a lot of jealousy and envy, you know what I'm saying? And see, you're coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're separating yourself from things that no longer serve you, okay? And again, you are trying to focus on your spiritual, you're trying to maintain your spiritual being positive and trying to humble yourself and stay grounded as you should. You said your job, you got another one quick. You said, I understand your point, my job. Okay, exactly. And she said he was killed because someone was jealous of my son. Love. Oh my God. And they killed your son, Teresa. My condolences to you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry to hear that. People are evil and wicked as hell. People can be very damn evil and wicked as hell. My condolences to you, baby girl. I'm so sorry to hear that. I have a son too, girl, and I worry about him all the time. People are wicked as shit. And that's another reason why we got to stay so prayed up out here. And we got to cover ourselves, cover yourselves. Yeah, when you leave home, cover your head too, you guys. Cover your head. Start wearing head wraps. Well, it's getting cold enough now, cover your head because people are good at trying to take strands of your hair and do stupid shit. Like I said, Five of Wands, jealousy, envy, competition. Like I said, somebody view you as being competition. They feel like they have to compete with you, and that shit is crazy as hell. Ain't no such thing as competition. Not with no fucking Virgo, because we don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse my French. Some of y'all are new here. So you may not be used to my little French, so excuse the French. Okay? Yeah, but yeah, Virgo, like I said, conflict, jealousy, envy. Yeah, like I said, Teresa, my condolences to you, sweetheart. Really, really, my deepest, sincerely condolences to you. Really, God knows, baby. I know. I'm a mother. I'm a mother and a grandmother, so trust me, I know. Okay, I know. All my kids are grown. All my kids in their 30s. I don't have no more babies, but I got grandkids, so I can definitely relate. Yeah, the Six of Swords. So you guys are definitely getting ready to move away, and you're pulling yourself up from this here toxic situation. Because some of you have been stuck in a real tight, draining situation that done got the best of you. And so now you're just trying to focus with the Sun card. It's like you're trying to move away from all the toxic bullshit that's around you, the dark energy. You said you saw a man passed out and you called the ambulance and he was gone. Sorry how that happened. He will always love you. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Jesus, Lord. Teresa said, I'm sorry. I'm watching this crying. Oh my God. Baby girl, my condolences to you. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me light an incense. I may have to burn another candle. Okay. Then I forget my damn lighter. Let me see. All right, y'all. Hold on. light that candle, which I just did, you guys. Ah, hold on, you guys. Light the incense. Incense. Okay, you guys. So we did that, all right? We lit some extra candles. We burned some extra incense, all right? So for those of you that's grieving, I just look at incense and that white candle and red candle for you guys, all right? Yeah, Virgo, judgment is here, so you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening, okay? Like I said, some of you can have strong Libra placements. I know for myself, I also have strong Libra placements as well. Yeah. Some of you also coming in with Aquarius, okay? The star is here. So when it comes to you trying to focus on your dreams, hopes, and aspirations, like I said, continue to water your garden. Okay. Your son is with you, Teresa. Your son is with you spiritually. Okay. And I don't know why, but I'm picking up on the name Adam. I don't know who Adam is, but I'm getting the name Adam. It could be it. I don't know, because now names want to start coming out. Okay. I'm getting the name Adam, and then I'm hearing for somebody it could be a Mark or a Christopher, you know, or Lucas or Lou, Jonathan. I'm getting names. Names are starting to come out. Me too. Me too. Right here. Yep. I'm a big C survivor. I just underwent surgery. Matter of fact, I just underwent a procedure just this here past June 3rd. So yeah, I'm just overcoming that myself, Yvonne. Me too. Me too. Same situation. Same situation. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a sea survivor 3 times, baby. I've been there 3 different times. Yeah, so you got the high priestess that just came out on you guys. With the 7 of cups, like I said, options, but the high priestess is definitely here. So when the high priestess shows up, that's all about teaching you how to use wisdom and intellect, okay, knowledge when it comes to paying attention to the red flags. Me too. I was how was I, like 26, 27? I think the first time I went through it, and then it, went away, came back when I was 30. And then I think I went through a situation in my early 40s, And like I said again recently, so yeah, I've been through it, you guys. I've been through it. Yeah, the 6 of cups, Virgos, you could be reminiscing of a past place or even thinking about, like you say, past childhood or something relating to childhood. Okay. Childhood memories, definitely. Want the temperance card, a need to move in moderation when it comes to seeking patience. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I keep picking up on energies of Libra. So I know I have strong Libra placements. Some of you can also have strong Libra placements as well. I'm a Pisces moon, so there go that Pisces moon that just showed up. So when it comes to deceit and deception, when it comes to something may not be as what it appears to be. Somebody could be trying to threaten you or trigger you, or there's some things that's being kept in the dark, but some things is getting ready to come to the light. So yeah, Teresa, I would definitely say if you want to hear from your son, light a candle, burn some sage, put some yellow and white flowers around. You can also take a notebook and write him a note and just put in that note that you want him to show you or give you some sort of message that he is near you, around you, and with you. Okay. Like for example, you may hear water dropping from the faucet, right? Sometimes spirit has a way of letting the sink dripping. Um, you may start finding dimes in your footpath, or you may start finding nickels or pennies, or you may discover white feathers, or you might see a red ladybug, or you might see a dragonfly or a grasshopper. Okay, those are all signs from spirit. Yeah, somebody's doing a whole lot of heavy contemplating and meditating when it comes to you with the Four Cups. When it comes to trying to really seriously figure out what their next plan is, even though they have 3 cups in front of them, they are stuck on that main 1 cup. They're stuck on you. So even though they can have other offers, they're not paying no attention to those other offers right now because they're too busy stuck on you. Some of you may want to start burning cinnamon sticks and bay leaves. You said Ian was just 24, your son. Oh my goodness. I kept getting the initial I, but I didn't want to pronounce it wrong because I didn't know there was Isaac, but I was getting the I name, but I wasn't sure what it was. And I didn't want to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because I kept picking up on the initial I. And I thought it was Isaac, but you said Ian. Okay, so yeah, your son's definitely around you. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're getting ready to block you because we ain't got time for the trolls. Okay, we don't have time for no trolls. Oh my goodness. Okay, exactly. Shout out to my moderators. Somebody want to start tapping on the wall. Are we too loud? We apologize for being too loud. We'll try to bring it down. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with an emperor, Aries. Let me bring it down. My neighbors want to start tapping on the wall and all that, but they don't do that shit when they loud. Others of you could be dealing with a Gemini, the lover. The lover's card just showed up, so there's a choice here. There could be a new lover getting ready to step in, but then you also got an angry Aries. So some of you could be dealing with a stronger, older, masculine, divine, and that could be angry, but trying to take back your energy. You're trying to take back your power, and this is somebody used to manipulating you. So some of you could be dealing with a toxic Aries. That's pissed because they can no longer control you. Yeah, Virgos, I feel like with the Four of Wands, your hard work is definitely going to pay off. Some of you got the Fool card. So it's like you're ready to take a leap of faith forward. You can definitely have somebody spying on you, trying to stop you. Even with the candle, you guys take notice of the flame of how that candle is burning. So when the flame of the candle moves like that, there's two reasons. One, because there's a spirit energy that is around that's trying to communicate, is trying to get your attention. Well, the candle is flickering kind of quickly. Exactly. Yes, Yvonne, exactly that part. But I don't say shit when they be up all night, keeping me the hell up, slamming doors and shit. Exactly. Let me see. What is this candle? Let me see. What is spirit trying to say? Hold on, you guys. Let me see what spirit is trying to say. Okay, a white candle can flicker due to natural causes like drafts, uneven wicks, or impurities in the wax, and is often interpreted as spiritual context as a sign of strong energy or divine presence, just like I said. The color white symbolizes purity, spirituality, and protection. So, a flickering flame could be seen as a powerful sign that a spirit or divinity is present and acknowledging your prayers. Just like I said, it says a flickering flame is interpreted as a sign that spirits such as angels or other higher spirits are present and have acknowledged your prayers. When you see a candle flickering, and let you know that what it is that you're doing is successful and that the divine is listening to you. So a dancing flame can suggest powerful energy is flowing, that a spiritual awakening is happening. Okay. So that's what it means when we see that white candle flickering like that. So this way I was right. I wanted to make sure I was correct because I read candles as well, you guys. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a King of Swords. It's like you have a lot of angry kings when it comes to the King of Swords. When it comes to seeking some sort of mental clarity and truth, there's a need for you to continue to stand in your truth and don't let nobody back you down when it comes to you dealing with your truth. When it comes to you knowing what it is you know, Don't let nobody try to flip some shit on you and make you think you're crazy because you're not. Because, like I said, the hermit is here, so you are definitely taking some time to go within and reflect. And so somebody could be struggling financially when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, where there's a need to save and budget. The hyphen card. So when the hyphen card shows up, you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you can also have Taurus placements. Because when the hyphen card shows up, that's all about seeking answers from a higher source. Where there's a need to pay close attention to the lessons that's being taught, when it comes to doing things in a spiritual traditional sense, when it comes to dealing with your spiritual inheritance. Okay. And you can, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with somebody who's already obligated in a situation or relationship, or maybe they were. And so it could be where if you were dealing with a Taurus in a situation, that person was obligated to somebody else, therefore they wasn't able to commit to you like they wanted to. And so it's like you giving this person an ultimatum and them having a hard time trying to choose. And it's like Spirit is saying you can't have your cake and your ice cream too. And so it's like having to go back and take a moment to reflect. Um, like I said, when it comes to paying close attention, to lesson that's being taught, Spirit is sitting here asking this person, asking these two people. It can even be two people mirroring one another, where Spirit is even asking, what have you learned in this situation? What has this lesson taught you? Where if you were to step into something like this all over again, what would you do differently that you didn't do right the first time? Because you got the Ace of Swords here, so you have a new beginning coming your way, just like I said. With the Magician, you're manifesting. Virgo, yeah, Two of Cups, a new love is getting ready. A new love interest is getting ready to come your way. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Lovers card. Someone can view themselves as being compatible to you, and you may even view yourself as being compatible. Good morning, Janisha. You say you're talking to me. In God, I put my trust. Okay, I know that's right. And that's the only person that'll do it for you, won't he? Y'all see how that candle is moving? Now I may blow it out and cut the wick down some and relight it just to see. Or I may let it still just continue burning. I also know I have my dead husband, my deceased husband. I have his photo on my mirror, and so I have one of my mirrors is covered. I had my TV covered before I started the reading, but I took the cover off my TV because whenever I do a reading, I like to cover my TV, but I put it on a spiritual channel. But like I said, I have a big gold mirror right here in front of me, and I keep it covered, especially when I do readings. I try to cover my mirrors, and like I said, I have my deceased husband, his photos on my other mirror. So I know when I'm at home, my husband's spirit around me, you know, because I know he's very protective of me, especially now that he's dead and gone, trying to keep his eye on me. Yvonne, you said your light here is flickering on and off. Okay, so yeah, that's a sign. That's a sign. So like I said, that's why I said always ask your son to give you a sign. And so when spirits are around you, my nose is burning. Oh God. Do I got any more cold coffee in here? Because I just burnt a sage incense. So that sage incense is very strong. But yeah, like I said, oh, okay, Denisha says she's from Maryland. Okay, so shout out to Maryland, DC. Shout out. Okay, I got family and friends in DC too, in Maryland. Um, Demisha, have you ever heard of, I want to say, is it called Silver Springs? Silver Springs, Maryland? I have family over there in that area. And I have a couple of classmates. And also have a couple of classmates over in Georgetown. I think Georgetown is in DC, but Silver Springs is in Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you said yes, you're 15 minutes away. Okay, okay, yeah. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. I appreciate you guys for being here. Time now is 4:14 a.m. I am really enjoying you guys. I wasn't even expecting for nobody to even be up this time of the night. So I truly do appreciate it because, like I said, I always move as I am led, how spirit leads me to come in. Okay. And I don't know why my neighbors would get upset because I'm normally quiet every damn night. When they're the ones that's making all the effing noise. But anyway, so. Oh, Steve Marcellus, thank you so much for the super chat. Greetings from Chicago. Just a little blessing for you. Thank you for your time and energy. Oh, thank you so much, Steve. I truly do appreciate the super chat. Thank you so kindly. Yes. And subscribe to the channel and welcome. Thank you for being here. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. We're trying to be active. And so, as a Virgo, or if you have Virgo placements, right? Because this is a general reading for Virgo. So, some of you can have Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo, rising, or wherever you may have Virgo at in your birth chart. This may resonate with you, okay? So, when it comes to my Virgo placements, you guys are really trying to work hard when it comes to establishing some sort of new productive routine, trying to get into the habit of trying to do something new, even if it means like waking up in the morning, exercising, right? Trying to discover a new way of just exercising, just to be doing something productive and positive. Um, Waking up in the morning, cooking, doing a glass of a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, learning how to eat different. I know I love the Cook Network channel. So for me, cooking is my passion. So I love to cook, and so I really enjoy watching the Food Network because it helps me when it comes to me really needing to meditate. Right, I like to decorate my food. So some of you can really be focusing on new things, arts and crafts, when it comes to stuff like that. Right, cooking and sewing, writing poetry, listening to soft classical music. Spirit is definitely in the room, you guys. Oh my God. Almost want to blow the candle out and cut the wick. I'm gonna start adding some new moderators to the channel. Okay. So I might add a few new moderators because I see you guys are here. Okay. And so if you would like to be a moderator for this channel, please just, let me know in the chats if you wish for me to add you as a moderator to this channel. And basically, what a moderator does is help the rest of the other moderators here who are like family. We keep up with people that try to come in and troll us. And so, if you become a moderator, your job will be to pay attention to the chats and to pay attention to people that try to come in trolling. If you see somebody come in trolling, we will remove them, block them, report them, put them in timeout, hide them. Okay. So if you wish to be a moderator for this channel, please let me know in the chats, and I will be happy to add you as a new moderator to our moderator family. Okay, Yvonne, you say you okay, cool. I'm getting ready to do that right now, Yvonne. Let me see. Add as a moderator. Okay. Yvonne, I just added you as a moderator. Okay, so welcome to our moderator family. All right. Because I need some new moderators for the channel. So if anybody is interested in wanting to become a new moderator for this channel, please let me know in the chats and I will be happy to add you as a moderator for this channel. Teresa says, I lost lots of people, but the death of Ian has me numb. And dad died too. Dad died November 22nd last year. My condolences to you, Teresa. I lost my father several years ago. My father died of prostate cancer, and he died before his 50th birthday. He would have been 49, and my father died on Father's Day, June 15th, 1996. I lost my father between 5:30 and 6 a.m. on Father's Day. So I woke up with a phone call from my sister, and she told me that our father had just passed away. I thought she was playing games. I don't know. I thought she was lying, playing games, but she was for real. And I had to travel. Yeah, I did have to travel. So it was very depressing. So I lost my dad too. And so I can definitely resonate with that 100%. And I had a lot of death in my family too. I just lost my first cousin not that long ago. And I lost a lot of my aunts, cousins, all my grandparents are deceased. Steve said cancer sucks. I've had it 4 times. Steve, I've had it 3 times. Okay, so shout out to us for real survivors. Thank you. Yeah, it's always a sad situation, right? When we deal with a lost loved one, it's real hard. I lost a couple of best friends too. My best friend Lisa and my best friend Jackie. Those are my two best friends of the world. And Lisa was a mother with 2 kids, 2 small kids. Lisa passed away. She had just turned 31. And then my god sister Jackie passed away. She was 30 and they were both sick. Jackie never was able to have kids. She was diabetic. And she died with a tumor in her stomach. And so she passed away in her sleep after leaving a gospel concert. So yeah, she passed away, and like I said, my best friend was also sick, and she passed away. Then I lost another girl. I lost 4 girlfriends back to back to back. I lost Chrissy, Melody, Lisa, and Jackie. So I lost 4 girlfriends back to back, and so that was deep. I had never experienced that before in life. And I felt like I was the last survivor because all my friends started passing away at an early age, and I'm still here, able to tell it, share the story. Exactly. Teresa said, dealing, see if I have. Oh, wow. Stay strong, Teresa. Because you know what I went through, Teresa, not too long ago? I say about 10 years ago. Okay. Because I now suffer with thyroid. Okay. I have thyroid grave disease because I suffer with hyper overactive thyroid grave disease because I had a partial thyroid removal about 10 years ago. And that's because I had an enlarged cyst, okay, blocking the walls of my esophagus, and it was sitting on top of my vocal cords. And doctor had to go inside my throat, and I had to undergo two different types of biopsies when they had to put cameras all in me. And the doctor had to remove the cyst up off of my vocal and my esophagus, so they had to cut my esophagus and my vocals completely in half, and I lost my speech. I had to undergo speech therapy. I couldn't talk for like 9 months, so I had to learn how to talk all over again. And because of the cancer, the doctors made me. I had to do the radiation treatment. Yeah. You said I need to have someone come in spiritual to say goodbye. You're not going nowhere, Teresa, girl. It's hanging there. Yeah, if you guys wish to book a reading with me, let me put my email up there. Okay. Okay, you can hit me up right there, or you can also hit me up at all right. So those are my two emails for anybody who wish to book a private reading. Okay. I'm always available for private readings. And my cash app is okay, and that's my cash app. If anybody, want to book a reading, and I always keep my readings very affordable for my Virgos, especially now because I know that we're going through the shutdown and we're going through inflations. Okay, so for all my Virgos, if you wish to book a private reading, a 30-minute private reading is $35. Okay. If you wish to book a 20-minute reading, it's $25. Okay, so if you want to book a 20-minute reading, it's 25. If you want to book a 30-minute reading, it's 35. Okay, all right. And if you want to book an hour reading, that's 55. Okay, so 25, 35, 55. All right, that's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Okay. And if you do email me for a private reading, make sure that you email me your name and your date of birth and your phone number. All personal readings are done over the phone. Okay. So basically, I will call you, or I'll either send you your reading through the email, or we could do it over the phone together. Okay. So feel free, like I said, if you want to book a reading, I'm always available for private readings. Okay. And those are my two emails, and that's my cash app. All right. So let's see. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles, Virgo, there's a need for balance. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, don't be afraid to tap into your spiritual realm at this time. Okay. Okay, Demetria says she will email me tomorrow. Okay, Demetria. Uh, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right because my sister's name is Amisha. So your name is Denisha. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Denisha? That's a beautiful name, by the way, because my sister's name is Amisha. Okay. So again, let me put down the prices of my private readings, okay? So this way people will know. All right, so that's the price. Okay. If y'all wish to book a 20-minute, 30-minute, or an hour reading. Okay. So, like I said, Virgo, you guys are definitely seeking balance. So, there's definitely a need for balance because in the past, you could have found yourself uh, multitasking or even trying to multitask, even as of right now. Okay. Because Virgos, a lot of you, we tend to wear multiple hats, especially now with the shutdown and with the inflation that we are going through. Okay. Um, there's a very important need for us to learn how to wear multiple hats when it comes to multitasking. Some of us could be looking for a new job, or some of us may be trying to discover ways to establish extra income. So you could be seeking a part-time job, a full-time job, trying to figure out where you fit in at. Or you could be just trying to balance responsibilities and obligations all together, especially like if you have pets or kids and having to take care of kids and having to, take care of the pets. And the pets need to be neutered, the kids need to be fed, after school programs, all that, right? And you having to go back and forth to work and keep gas in the tank and groceries in the cabinets. Trust me, I get it. So let's see what else wants to come out for my Virgos. Like I said, you're seeking balance. You can have a new love trying to approach you. You can also have, like I said, jealousy, hostility, envy, people who view you as competition, trying to challenge you. Somebody could be trying to cause you to feel defeated, trying to you vampire. You can have someone that's trying to drain you of your resources mentally, emotionally, and verbally. So be careful, be mindful of that. Please use discernment, okay? Spirit is saying there's definitely a strong need for you guys to carry amethyst crystal, okay? Um, black tourmaline crystal, cellulite, okay? Carry those around you. Even some rose quartz. Okay, don't be afraid to carry rose quartz. Um, citrus, carry that around. If you have raw turquoise, carry that. Yeah. Even the sunstone crystal. There's so many crystals. Like I said, if you book a reading with me, I will give you a sheet of crystals of what it is you need to have at all times. Some of you, you can go to your local botanical shop too. If you live near a botanical shop, a spiritual religious botanical shop, you can go there. You can find all kinds of cleansing, bath cleansings to help you. You sit around your neck as we speak. Beautiful. Who else just came in? Jay, Philipus. Okay, good morning to you. And welcome to the chats. If it's your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Tell us what state and city you are from, and what time is it where you are. How's the weather? We've been getting some rain here. It's 4:32 a.m. where I am. Smoky quartz is also good too. Smoky quartz. I have a whole lot of quartz around me. And of course, I keep my herbs. I always try to carry a little thing of protection herbs on me. But ever since I was spiritually attacked the other day, I made a big jar and I put that in my bag, my work bag. And so, I make my own herbs, you guys. I create my own protection herbs. So, if you're interested in wanting to purchase a bottle of protection herbs, a book of reading, okay, yeah. So I do my own protection herbs. Cynthia, good morning, Cynthia. Shout out to my girl. She said South Carolina. She said 725. I just okay, Cynthia, all right. So Cynthia is what I want to say. A Leo, 725. Is that what that is? 725. Let me see. Or is that yeah, I say that's the beginning of Leo. Because my daughter's birthday is August the 9th. So yeah, 725, that's Leo. Okay. All right, you guys. So I think I'm going to leave it there. All right. Like I said, use discernment. You definitely have some people trying to rush in. Okay, you got a Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, trying to rush in, want to stop you. The Four of Swords. Somebody could be grieving in silence, or there's a need for rest at this time. Yeah, some of you could definitely be, of course, grieving in silence. You know what I'm saying? And needing to heal, needing to take time to heal and recover. Yeah, a lot of nights. The universe is definitely on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Virgos, you're definitely closing out a cycle with the World card. You're making room for new beginnings. Porsche said, you hit Cynthia Porsche. Oh my God, you said she's not a Virgo. Porsche, we gotta be nice to some of the cross watchers, okay? We gotta be nice to some of the cross watchers. Oh my God, shout out to my moderators. Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, your money's going to improve. Of course, said this is a Virgo reading, okay? Jay said, "What's that, Miss Tracy? I've been subscribed to for a while. I be quiet. I'm from Pensacola. But you live in Tallahassee, Florida. Oh wow, but beautiful. My sister lives in Tallahassee, Florida. Yeah, I spent some time in Tallahassee and Savannah, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida, and I also spent some time living in Thomasville, Georgia. That was before my dad died. So I have a sister that's in Thomasville, Georgia, and my other sister is in Tallahassee. And they both graduated, I want to say, from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that. But yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely familiar with Tallahassee, Florida. And I'm also familiar with Pensacola as well. So shout out to you and thank you for being a subscriber here. I had no idea. You said what? Yeah, you said 850 Florida. Okay. 850. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. So my sister is in Tallahassee. She sure is. I'm the oldest out of five. So my sister Nola. Her and Nikki, they're the babies. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Because Misha, my sister Misha is 46. So I want to say Nola has to be about what? Hmm. Nola got to be like 41, 42, something like that, you know? Yeah, so Nola, my sister Nola's in Tallahassee. She's like 41, 42. And then my sister Nikki is like, I want to say 38, 39. My sister Nikki's about 39. I want to say 38, 39. And my sister Nola's like 41, 42. And then Misha is 46. And then I got a younger brother who is Lord, the boy, because I don't even think he quit on me yet. But I think I have a my younger brother. He's either 49 or 50, or he's getting ready to turn 50. Where is, I be trying to keep up with everybody. And you said, "Wow, you've been hitting it on the head always." Well, thank you so much. That's why you came in. Yeah, I always try to. I try my best to keep it real, you guys. Okay, because I could definitely see you. Your hard work's gonna pay off. So you're gonna be celebrating yourself with the Nine of Cups, some sort of wish fulfillment. Okay. Now, when it comes to the Death card, there could have been a painful ending with a Scorpio. And so some of you can also have Scorpio placements. You could be going through a spiritual rebirth, but definitely waiting for your wands to come in when it comes to the Three of Wands. So some of you can definitely be thinking about traveling. Some of you may even be thinking about traveling overseas and wanting to leave wanting to leave the country, wanting to get out of the United States because of all the shit that's going on again. You said you just turned 42. Okay, okay, okay. Shout out to you. Yeah, he says the Virgo 9/13. That's your birthday. All right, all right. Shout out to my Virgos. We may put your birthdays up in the chats, you guys. Let me know when your birthday is. You might have a twin. You know what I'm saying? Put your birthdays up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You never know who shares the same birthday as you. Okay, Jay just said his birthday September. Do we have any other Virgos September the 13th? Put your birthdays in the chat. My birthday is August the 28th. Put your birthdays in the chat. If you're a Virgo, what day is your birthday? Let's see who shares the same birthday as us. Put your birthdays. Do we have any August Virgos or September Virgos? Poor said September the 1st. Okay, put your birthdays up in the chat. Teresa says she's in June. Okay, so shout out to the cross watchers. Like I said, cross watchers, you welcome here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Teresa, thank you for being here. My son's birthday is June the 29th. He's a Cancer. And my daughter's birthday is July 3rd. She's a Cancer as well. Okay, see? Denisha said her birthday is August 23rd. Pamela said her birthday is August 29th. Shout out to my girl Pamela. Okay, her birthday is one day after mine. Shout out to the August. Who said 28th? Ain't that Michael Jackson's birthday? No, Michael Jackson's birthday is the same day as Pamela's birthday. Michael Jackson's birthday is August the 29th. Teresa said June 26, 1972. Okay, okay. My son's birthday is June 29th. Okay. Yeah. So, Teresa, I'm only a few years older than you. I was born in 1969. So, I got you by like 3 years. So, we right there together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, yeah, put your birthdays up in the chats, you guys. Like I said, you never know who's twinning with you. Yeah, you never know who's twinning. Like I said, cross watchers, you're welcome to join us. Feel free to get in here and introduce yourselves. I'm really enjoying you guys. That's why I'm still here. Pamela said Michael Jackson is a GOAT. I know that's right. Yeah, so shout out to all my Virgos in the building. August, September Virgos, if you are here. Shout out to all the Virgos, the Virgo placements. Some of you may also have Virgo placements in your chart. If so, shout out to you guys as well. Like I said, if it's your first time, please do subscribe to the channel. Who else said? I see Kimmy. Did I pronounce that right? Said September the 14th. Okay. Good morning to you too. Welcome to the chats. We have a lot of people that's up this morning. I wasn't expecting that many people to be up. But shout out to you guys. Yeah, Teresa is a Leo. She's a Leo. My daughter is a Leo. My daughter's birthday is August the 9th. She's a Leo. And my oldest daughter is a Capricorn. Wow, you said you and your dad share the same birthday. Wow, my father was a Libra. My dad's birthday is October the 15th. Yeah, but Virgo, this was a good reading. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, be mindful of your enemies with the Five of Swords, because you could definitely have somebody who's trying to sabotage you because you're coming in with the Empress energy. And so, yeah, I definitely do see somebody trying to sabotage you, and this can definitely be a third party, you guys. But I feel like with the Six of Swords, like I said, you're leaving that toxic energy behind. Listen to your intuition because you're coming in with the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So some of you definitely have a little bit of psychic ability. You're focused on your harvest. You're paying close attention to detail as you should. You know, with the Seven of Wands, you are standing your guard and you are protecting your valuables. You're protecting your heart as you should. The Page of Cups. Some of you could be getting ready to receive some sort of unexpected news from a younger water sign that may want to come to you and offer you a cup. Okay, you guys. I have really, really enjoyed you guys. I really have. Like I said, I enjoyed you. I appreciate all my newcomers. You said Ian real dad birthday on the 26th June. We both wow, that's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Shout out to everybody who got in the chats this morning. I appreciate you guys. If it's your first time here, please do subscribe to the channel. I promise, now that I see we have more people coming here, I will start coming in doing a reading every day. Okay, I will try to go live every day as much as possible. All right. And like I said, I am looking for new moderators to add on this channel because, shout out to my girl Portia because Portia was the only moderator that was up and able to come here. And so, shout out to our new mods who we just added. So, if you are interested in wanting to be a moderator on this channel, please do let me know. Oh, Teresa, you say you want to be a moderator. Who did we just add? Porsche, who did we just add to the moderator family a while ago? Because I forgot who it was. Teresa, you want to be a moderator? Let me see. Add as a moderator. Okay. All right. So, Teresa, I just added you. So, welcome to the moderator family. Okay. So, let me see. We added Teresa. Was it Denisha? Denisha, did I add, or was it Yvonne? It's Yvonne, right? We added Yvonne as a moderator and we added Teresa as a mod. Okay. All right. So shout out to Yvonne and shout out to Teresa. Okay. If anybody else wishes to join our moderator family, please do let me know. Okay. I think I'll add another one or two more people to this here channel platform as a moderator. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I am going to end this reading because I know we got to here a little bit after 3. It's almost 5. It's 4:46. I'm gonna give my neighbors a break, But I really enjoyed you guys. All right. So much love and God bless. I will probably come back in and a little bit later on today. All right, maybe this afternoon. All right, a little after lunch. All right, so I may pop in around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, on this here Sunday before I leave out for work. So with that being said, I am out, you guys. We're gonna end this reading. Lots of love. Thank you all so much.